Oh, hello, and welcome to the very first ever Old Blood Noise Leisure Time. It's Friday afternoon, and on the days that we don't have anything incredibly specific to talk about, we don't have a new release, we don't have a real agenda, it seems like it's worthwhile just to get on here and be in the moment. Pour a little beverage. Get a little beverage. And then, just kind of check the pulse of what's going on in the world and with the people that maybe care about the bullshit that we do.
Enjoy the movie Michael.
Yeah. So we've got Isaac in here with us. It's me, Isaac Kylan. There's Ike. And we're just gonna talk about some stuff. It could be questions, reflections. It could be guitar pedal related, music instrument related. I mean, we are a guitar pedal company. Otherwise, I don't know why we'd be doing this. But that's the thing that pays for everything else. So, we could talk VHS. We can talk tariffs. That's a big one that happens a lot. That one's a not fun one. We can talk. Did anybody see Julie from Earthquaker on the at the Senate hearing we watched? It was great.
Yeah, she was awesome.
It was really fun.
We said
Or not really fun, but.
Sure.
Yeah, maybe the only one capable of doing such a job as she did.
She didn't use one cuss word.
I know.
Which I feel like any of the rest of us would have.
I know. I think she was looking for a fight too.
Yeah.
Would have welcomed more of a fight. So that would have been great. All of those things. Movies, comic books, literature, food. Isaac's birthday was yesterday, so we celebrated today with some Providence pizza. It was nice. That's a place in Oklahoma City. It's fine. Hey, Jesse's here. What happens when we're out of Travolta movies, dude?
The well is deep.
The well is deep.
With Travolta movies.
I don't know how many we have, but we do have a lot of movies at the moment. So, yeah, if you've got old piles of VHS, just send them our way. Julie for President 2028. I'd vote it. So, Dave Jordan, we can just do this. Dave from Non-Human Audio, we oftentimes will talk comic books. He knows way more than I do. Right, he's in deep. Dave, correct me if I'm wrong, but you were in the industry of some way, or you just know more. Maybe that's just what it is. But he, so oftentimes we'll talk about what we like, what we don't, and he out of the blue sent me a couple of Flash collections that I have not read, and I'm slower to the DC universe in general, but there's been some newer stuff that I've liked. Of course, I like Batman, whatever, the movies and those different things. But I do a lot of Marvel and then a lot of, I don't know, just random indie stuff, I guess.
You have an impressive toy collection in there.
Yeah. Those were my I gave those to my kids. Because so Isaac's talking about a action figure collection from the early 90s.
Toy collection.
I mean, it is. Yeah, they are toys. It is the KB Toys, I think it was, the place in the mall. For some reason, they had the run of Marvel licensing in the early 90s. And I remember getting those at Christmas and found them in the attic probably about 8 years ago. Gave them to my kids. They started breaking them and stopped playing with them, so I brought them all here and glued some back together.
Someone's eating grits while they're watching this?
Yeah.
Are you in a morning time zone?
I can see grits being a...
That's not an afternoon snack, I don't think.
What do grits really taste like?
You ever seen a grit before? That's the only famous line for grits is the My Cousin Vinny.
Oatmeal is better.
Oatmeal is better. Grits with salmon juice?
What?
See, that's an afternoon snack. That's not...
Grits with
fucked
salmon
up.
juice.
Yeah, it just feels like grits are more... it's a midday filler. A little bit heavy on the morning time stomach, but I don't know.
That's
Fucked up.
Yeah,
it's a little fucked up. But we don't grit shame.
yeah, that's
However
fine.
you want your grits.
Grits with salmon, I'd try it.
Fucked up.
Okay, language. So, anyways, Dave Jordan
Andy
sent me some flash things. Philippe from Caroline sent me the Born Again Daredevil run from, I'm guessing it was 80s. And I'm working my way through that, and as well as working my way through the Bendis Daredevil run in the early 2000s, which goes into the Brubaker run, which is just great. These names, throw these names out. So Ed Brubaker makes a lot of crime, noir, kind of like stuff like that I love, and Dave knows. Dave and I have talked extensively about Brubaker, so he's a big name on my list of stuff that nobody cares about.
I've never been much of a comic booker.
It's like watching a movie, but you're reading. You know, kind of take your time.
Some of the graphic novels are pretty neat.
Yeah, they're
I
great.
just never.
Well, and
As a
so,
kid, I was never into it.
So that's the thing. There's I think comic books, like the grocery store, dime store, whatever comic books that you would get growing up, those are a little bit, I mean, they're targeted towards kids. So it was a while before I discovered that at the same time, there was a whole industry of things that were targeted towards normal adults, and with better writing, better stories, things like that. It's like watching a movie, but you're reading. Yeah, Jesse, it's exactly what you're doing. So, anyways, that Daredevil run is really good. Brubaker also had the the Fatale series, which was really great. It was very Lovecraftian. So there were different elements mixed in there. We can move off of this topic. It's fine. We just lost 40 people. So, what else we got?
I mean, we've been asked, are we Thunder fans at the office? And will we do a championship Thunder Darkstar colorway if we win it?
Okay, so we are Thunder fans. There are bigger and truer fans than myself in the office. Isaac is a big one.
Me and Josh.
Josh, who does our drilling powder coating here.
Josh Peck.
And
we can talk Thunder all day.
Yeah, there's lots of Thunder talk going on. The city is alive with the buzz.
It's really the only thing we have going for us at the moment.
That's true.
In the world.
So true.
It's the only thing keeping us afloat is these Thunder. Because they're just such good dudes, and they play hard every night. They're fun to watch.
Yeah. I didn't jump on until the championship stuff, because I don't care. But I'm starting to. So that's
there's lots of room on the bandwagon.
Put me on the wagon and I'll forget again once it's all over. I don't think we'll make any Thunder inspired pedals though. Did that once at Walrus.
Oh yeah.
like in the
that's right.
first year or so.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'll leave it to somebody else. Maybe
You know who.
we could make some. You can make some shirts with sports teams graphics, but put our name on it.
I can't speak to this.
Okay.
I'll get canceled.
It's fine. It's
I'll
fine.
get kicked off stream. That's why I have to think about that.
Yeah. Sports, that's going on.
This stream is so alpha.
Well, it's leisure time, man. We can just talk about whatever, not alpha bullcrap, but let's see what's going around here. We've got
Screen violence.
screen violence.
Look at all these colors of screen violence.
Yeah, so
A plethora.
there is one more day to buy a screen violence pedal from us. And then, all right, yeah, go lift some weights, dude. Psh. Get your protein
Work on that
shaken.
jumper, dude. Then you can get in this chat. Nail that MIDI.
The the screen violence. The pedal that
One
we
second.
did with churches, in collaboration with churches. All the information's out there, 2023. Oh, yeah. Stop people from walking in.
Our rhythm's busted.
Yeah, that's the thing. There's still guitar pedal work going on in the background, and
We
and it
will
always
never make screen violence again. Ever.
it needs to come first. Yeah, we won't be making screen violence anymore.
We might put some violence on the screen, but not the pedal.
True. It's a great saturation modulation pedal. Kind of what the church's band envisioned for an effect they would like to use. So, had a good run of about, what year is it, 2025? 3 years? Yeah. I think it
Yeah.
was about 3
I
years.
think so. Yeah.
It's not too bad. I guess it probably came out 2022, huh?
Yeah, it was like May of 2022.
Yeah. And so yeah, we're kind of in the process of changing format of a lot of our pedals to some of the newer things like the Black Fountain Dark Star look and size and components and things like that. So seemed like a good time to phase this one out a little bit. But yeah, you can't use screen violence as a window screen. It won't work. You won't be able to see through it. What other types of screens are there?
Screens?
I feel like screen maybe means something different.
I mean, you know who
Different.
set some mean screens is Isaiah Hartenstein of the Oklahoma City Thunder, soon to win the championship. Sorry to bring it back to basketball.
Screen printing, bug screens, yeah.
I think in the Navy there are screen ships. You know? They're
What are
there
those
to
do?
take the hits, so the big ships don't take the hits.
Oh,
Destroyers, those are screen ship, I think.
really? They're just meant to get hit?
Yeah, they're supposed to give the battleships time to do their thing.
That sucks.
I mean, yeah, it does suck.
Yeah, I mean. Why are we doing Clint in chat? Just because you're here, Clint?
Type Clinton chat to win a tarnished from Clint.
Oh, yeah. Clint, you're giving something away? Thanks, dude.
The generosity on this guy,
Man,
unbounded.
that's nice. Thanks, Clint. Yeah, I think eventually we will have everything that's in the older format is on the chopping block eventually.
Yes.
But it's not all at once. It's not. We're trying to be a little bit strategic, and the plan has changed multiple times. But yeah, we've got more designs rolling out. Let's see, Signal Blender's about to change.
Mm-hmm.
And then we've got something that will knock out Dweller, and something that'll knock out Flatlight and
Procession.
Visitor. Huh? Procession, yeah. Sunlight. All those things. And they're not the exact same thing. Float, yeah, eventually. Excess.
Yeah.
I can just name all the pedals if you want me to. So we're working on it. The update on Procession is going to be better than what it currently is. It's not going to be Procession, but it will be.
It'll have Procession elements wrapped into it.
It'll have those sounds in there and so much more. And that'll be exciting. So, we're going to mess with the sunlight. Jesse, you know this. You saw all the stuff, I thought. I'm pretty sure you heard it. Heard what's happening. Oh, beam splitter, yeah.
Yeah.
That one will change. And then hopefully we've got like new stuff. Non-procession. That's nice. We should have new stuff. You know, that maybe pushes the line a little bit, which would be good.
Pour another drink.
I'm gonna pour another drink. What are you guys drinking?
Type Clinton chat to win a dust.
Tell them about the other collab. Now, Clint, I'm trying to remember if you're joking or not.
The other collab.
Because I know I did tell you some stuff the other day, but I don't know. I don't know. Give me a hint, Clint. Give me a Clint hint.
Clint hint.
Everybody type Clint hint.
Clint hint
Careful.
to win a brass.
Clint, what are you giving away? Oh, I didn't? Yeah, I feel like I told you a lot. A lot more than I've told anybody else up until now. So, I'm real low on good ingredients for a beverage.
Yeah, what is this rabbit that you had down here?
That is a non-alcoholic seltzer thing that tastes really good. They kind of make me sleepy. And this is just... There's nothing good here. What are you guys drinking?
What are we drinking in the chat?
What are you drinking in the
Clint,
chat?
what are you going to give away?
Give us a Clint hint about what you're drinking in the chat.
Outside of grit salmon juice, what are we drinking in the chat?
Clint, don't leave.
H2O, iced coffee, okay.
Coffee, yeah.
Cider, antifreeze.
Antifreeze.
This James has some strange tastes.
All right. While you're doing that, let's see a thing that's going on here. We're also in Oklahoma City. There's a thing called Sunny Days Mural Fest. Andy.
I mean, that's
Dude.
par for the course.
I know, but why?
Send us a picture, Andy.
Send us a pic or it ain't real.
Every time we get on Zoom with Andy, Kylan asks what pants he's wearing, because it's 50-50 toss-up if he
Is wearing pants.
is wearing pants. And I don't agree with the method, but it's fine. All right. This thing, Sunny Day Murals Fest, is it's been going on in Oklahoma City for 4 years, I think, now. And it's an event, an organization that picks an area in the city, in Oklahoma City, and they decorate parts of that's of buildings with big murals. They let artists from around Oklahoma City, typically women and people who need. I was just reading about it. People who need more representation and I guess opportunities. And so they carve out big pieces of buildings and make big murals of their art. And on our building, there's a few going on right now. So that
five in our building.
Yeah, that event's going this weekend. That's a big one. So Resonant Head is next door.
Yeah, that one's great.
And that's a venue, and that's a pretty big space. And honestly, that's great. Our beautiful chalk pink building.
It's good
with dirt on it, and now
it's a good background.
Yeah, it's gonna have some actually great art in all these little sections.
Yeah, that's really good.
And it's a weird building too, so like there's
the
these
shapes
little,
are odd.
These little cutouts. So that the event's not until tomorrow, so I actually don't even know.
They've been working on it.
Yeah, they're
week.
still working on a lot of them. So that's one. So that's in the back. Yep. The one on the right, the sign language is as necessary as it is beautiful. That was pretty cool to watch.
Yeah, they painted a whole other painting.
Yeah. It started out as all of the colors within the letters. The entire thing was painted. And then they blacked it out, and that's pretty awesome. And then the one on the left there, they started, I think they were the last to start out of everybody, so I think they're working on it right now. And there should be at least one more on the corner. Look at that sky. Look at that beautiful Oklahoma sky. Oh no, yeah, two more. So we got that one. I like the color palette because it goes with our pink. And then, okay, yep, that one right there is right by our door. They're still working on it. Anyways.
Great angle right there.
Yeah, I mean, I do think it looks cool, but
that one does have some cool like silver paint that like really looks like metal on a chain on the thing, which is
nice.
Really.
But this is going on like you can
it's
look
all the way down the street. Yeah.
The alleyway, especially. I haven't driven
the whole
down the
neighborhood's
main
getting
street.
Glow up.
But yeah, Old Blood's in this.
I think they are meant to be permanent, right?
Do what?
Andy's asking if they're meant to be permanent.
I
think so.
At least for a year, I think.
Yeah.
I'm not totally sure.
We're not
sure
what
the arrangement is. Yeah. we won't do anything to them. We do have a lot of graffiti around here, so it'll be interesting to
we have our street artists that like
what
to
happens.
Tag our old print office.
Yeah, we've got a container in the back that we used as
it's the
half office, half storage.
It's the neighborhood marking post.
Yeah, we had our UV printer in the back, and Sean used to work out of there, and once it started, it was when it got cold earlier
that's where it
got too cold for it to function well, so we moved him inside, and now it is storage and just gets tagged by everything. So that's cool.
Is it Guinea or Jenny creams?
Jenny? What is...
Where's that? Oh.
And what does that mean?
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to let you guys fill this in because I don't know.
What does it mean?
Explain yourself. Jenny creams.
It's a bad word.
Are we saying are we getting canceled right now?
Guys, we don't need this. All we had to do was...
Janice Cream Ale.
Oh.
Okay.
It's not as funny as I thought it was.
Oh.
I like Jenny Creams better. It's funner.
Sure.
Blocked.
Blocked.
Sorry, yeah, man. Anyways. So, that's going on, which is pretty fun.
Andy. We're trying not to remember that.
Yeah, we're not talking about that.
This is Leeisure.
Don't recall our most infamous stream.
Much more
so
relaxing here. Screen violence, yeah, it's going away. We won't talk about it anymore. It was a fun pedal.
Yeah, Clint's got beef. What is it?
Clint, what do you got?
Hey, and which pedal are we going to give away for you?
Yeah. But real quick, biggest challenge for our involvement of Mood Mark II. Oh. It wasn't very challenging, actually. Our involvement was very simple for that one.
Yeah.
Very passive.
Very passive. We did almost nothing.
Not a lot. Yeah, Tom with Chase Bliss did.
Because they integrated a lot of our the stuff we did
designs.
in Mark 1 into Mood 2.
Yeah. Clint, you won't let... Well, here's the deal, Clint. You can etch whatever you want from us. I have a problem where if I get a text message or a phone call or an email and I don't have a great answer in that moment, I don't say anything until I do.
Solid strategy.
But now that you're like calling me out, yeah, man, go ahead, etch it all.
What are we giving away?
What are you gonna etch? And then what are you giving away?
Is he giving away an etching?
No, he texted me about etching. I don't know. Was it Signal Blender? What was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did some Dark Stars that looked great.
Here he is. Okay, I didn't share anything collab-wise. We were talking vacations. Clint's got this amazing Telecaster with an aluminum neck, and we're dude, Jesse just texted me from 29. Yo, dude, what are you up to? Dude, I'm having a drink with you. What are you drinking, Jesse?
Andy would like a squirt light.
Guys, come on.
Squirt light.
Dude. Jesse, I miss you, man. I wish you were back here.
I miss your calming presence.
Yeah, it was calming. We had our buddy Jesse from 29 Pedals out earlier this month, I guess. It's already been too long. And it was a really good time. So.
Yep, Jesse's great.
I was being nice and offered because I did Philippe etches and someone else that y'all will see soon. Well. Ooh, Jesse's on Underberg and coffee. Is the Underberg like a licorice type of digestive? Uh-huh. Is that what it is? Yeah. Soothes the stomach. What'd you get into last night, Jesse? I guess it's only 12:30 there. All right, Clint. Yeah, we were also talking about how we're not going to go to a lot of pedal pop-ups this year. Clint and I were discussing because there's a couple of good ones going on, and yeah, the Baltimore one, and I don't know. Things feel unknown in some ways, and so traveling is kind of the first thing.
We got a lot of stuff to do.
We got a lot of stuff to do, hence why we're doing this every other week. And also it costs a lot to travel. And the truth of it is that when we go to a trade show thing like that, I don't really my social anxiety comes to the forefront, and I don't really enjoy talking about the pedals very much. And so there are people that are better at it, but that costs more money to send them rather than myself, which would just cost me and love from my family. So yeah, that becomes the issue, and it feels like everything is unknown and costs a lot right now. So that's deep talk. We could segue to tariffs right now. That's the way to go. My dog just farted. Thanks, Dave.
We should get to the giveaway.
Okay, well, I'm looking. Clint, what did you want to etch for us then? Because you sent me a certain finish, which is cool, but not a certain pedal that you wanted to do. Want this finish. Oh, it's the finish of that one. Tarnished. I think I'm catching on. Stop what? Where'd that calm Tetris music go? We've been going over 30 minutes is where it went. It's coming back, though. Thanks to Andy for putting that together. He really needled that in, if you know what I mean. Underberg, pretty good. You get what's the other? The Licorice Digestive, the Chicago one. That we always have to have if we're in Chicago. Do you know?
What?
I knew it. The Chicago Licorice. Malort, that's right. Is it licorice? No.
It's shit flavored.
Okay. I think I'm thinking Jägermeister.
Matthew Johnson, that is true.
Okay.
Just so you know.
What did he do?
He just found out that
Very
you
true.
were integral in starting Walrus back in the day.
Oh. Well, here's to you, Matthew
Walrus
Johnson.
is not for kids.
Excuse me. I was a long time ago. I was a young man. And
That turned him into an old blood noise.
Yeah, it did. It was part of it. Keeley, then Walrus, then Old Blood. And we're approaching our 11th anniversary for Old Blood. So there's that. I'm going to find a picture of when I started versus now. And just see, so you can see the decomposition, like the things just really going wrong on the inside. Well, thanks, Matthew. That's really kind of you. Where do we draw inspiration from? Sometimes it's other pedals, sometimes it's other companies, sometimes it's movies, sometimes it is a combination of sounds. It can be gear that's not made anymore, or that at the time, however a long time ago, was a cool idea, but was limited in their execution because of what was available technology-wise. And so
sometimes we just have little brainstorm sessions.
Yeah. I mean, it takes, at this point, it's probably 7, 8, 9 people kind of like chiming in.
Because so many things have been made.
Yes.
So we have to really sit there and think about what's a unique thing that we can do, or a
and sometimes
unique spin we can take on something.
Sometimes customers provide input. I get emails just with random ideas from people, or like suggestions for improvements, and
some more plausible than others.
Yeah, some of them are impossible.
Some are pretty wild.
And then some, we can't immediately implement.
Yeah.
But we try and factor it in when we update stuff. So, how did you come up for the idea Ma Broncho demo? Hey Clint, you better be careful. Better be careful there, bud. Actually, it wouldn't matter. I don't answer numbers that I don't know anyways. So
Also, I feel like your number's out there in various spots.
it's very
too.
public at this point.
Yeah.
Somebody, if you either want me to pay a bill
Right.
or want me
Yeah.
to borrow money, you have my number. So, Broncho, they are Oklahoma's.
The best band in the land.
Yeah, they're our friends, longtime friends, old roommates. Ben from Broncho works here. Ryan from Broncho is a close friend, and then Nathan and Penny.
Penny's done a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
with
Penny's
us.
Penny's been in a lot of videos for us, and at different periods when she's lived closer has been involved in what we've been doing. And so I don't
remember how we came up with that.
I remember
idea.
storyboarding that,
Yeah.
sitting in our old office and trying to.
But it was great because they performed all of that music live. That was just
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was.
That was Brent too, though.
Did Brent do drums?
Yeah, Brent did drums, Ben on keys, and Ryan did.
Ryan was
drums.
singing.
That's
Yeah.
right. That's right. Yeah. Yeah, and that was a. See, I'm getting a phone call right now. Don't know the number though. So
Clint, what are we giving away?
that was us trying to figure out how to showcase the microphone aspect of that pedal.
Yep.
And so it's like, well, maybe we could just have Ryan, who can sort of like vamp.
Yeah, he
sing.
kind of ad-libbed that whole
Yeah.
that whole thing.
And then Ben too, like he
Yeah.
was vamping on the keys. And so we brought in a bunch of our friends. Clint was there. Clint came into
was there.
town for that.
Yeah,
And it was a hot day, and there were tornadoes that night.
that's right.
And it was a good time. We shot it at this place called the Speakeasy. But we were also trying to combine that element of performance with explanation, which is, I think, something we've, from the get-go, tried to tweak with and tried to figure out. So we've got the Dan Explains It All series.
Happening kind of like in the middle of that.
Yeah, which is like, but in general, that's supposed to be sort of it's trying to be a more entertaining, chaotic version of a technical demo in most cases. And so I think because personally I get bored watching stuff. Not that it's bad, I think I just have a bad attention span. So chaos mixed in with information is like pretty good way to take a pill, you know? So appreciate that, Harry Lawrence. I believe Kylan was asking Clint what we're giving away. I've got the things.
Roller. So type Clint hint in chat to win a pedal of Clint's choice of his own.
We're doing Clint hint.
Clint hint.
Yeah, Clint hint.
All right, Clint, you go ahead and put in there what you're giving away, okay?
Let us know what you're giving away, please, Clint.
Clint, tell you what, we will.
We'll let you etch one of our pedals if you give away one of yours on this stream.
Yeah, we'll buy one to give away. How about that? I don't want to put. You know what? You oftentimes consider me a jerk, Clint. So I don't want to I don't want to be a jerk.
Yeah, I think Clint hates me too now.
Put you on the spot. Didn't he call you a dog once?
Yeah, he called me a dog a lot.
He thought. Well, he didn't call you a dog. He thought you were a dog.
Yeah, that's reasonable.
I mean,
he verbally assaulted me whenever he came here last year.
Oh, that's true.
Chat type 1 if Brady is a jerk. Yeah, type 1, guys. See what happens.
Speaking of jerks, let's give a little tariff update.
Oh, yeah. While we're doing that, we're going to talk about tariffs a little bit. You guys know what tariffs are?
If you don't know by now,
then
I don't know what to tell you.
Then you might not live in our country. Tariffs. It's a tax
On us.
on goods, on things coming into the country. So, yeah, I mean, I didn't know much about tariffs before this year, last year. Let's be honest, I knew in general what it was. I didn't know how terrible it could be.
Yeah.
But tariffs are a big deal because the current tariff situation in the U.S. is that it has been proposed. It has been campaigned on as a tax that would hit countries or companies in other countries, sellers in other countries, as they shipped things to the United States.
It turns out.
And that is not...
That's not what happens.
That's not true. That's not the process. So what happens, for example, a small business and now at a level of a direct consumer, it's hitting them too. As a small business, if we order a screen violence circuit board, let's say we order a batch of 50 of them, we would order it from a company that is in Taiwan, right? Or is it Hong Kong?
Hong Kong, I think.
It must be Hong Kong. Yeah. Oh, we were looking at Taiwan. Yep.
Yeah.
So we're ordering from a company in Hong Kong. We've ordered from them since 2018.
18, yeah.
Yeah, is when I feel like they were a relatively new offering to...
they had just got this new system going.
That they were able to offer.
Yeah.
Which fundamentally changed our business. It changed the amount that we were able to pay our employees, the amount that we were able to put back into the business and make new products.
Yeah, product development got exponentially faster.
Yeah, it changed it because the price of... Because we were buying American-made boards ground up.
Yeah.
And we'll be transparent about our process. We, as it is now, once we have a completed design and it's in production, we are ordering the circuit board with all of the basic surface mount components on the board. And so it arrives to us, and there are certain more expensive components that make more sense for us to buy stateside and then put on ourselves. And then we will do the hardware of the pedal, we will do the case, and many times drilling, powder coating, and
screen printing
in-house. But with the circuit boards, American-made, they cost...
I mean...
exponentially.
Yeah.
Much more.
8 to 10 times at least more.
Yeah.
Per board.
And so we made this move in 2018, the company in Hong Kong, and that is our way of operating. That's where our way of staying viable. It's our way of growing, our way of actually existing. And so with the tariffs, which at one point were up to 170%.
Yeah.
Which means...
Which was rough.
If we...
Yes.
If
we all did that collectively when it went up to 175.
Yeah, if we buy one circuit board, which we would never buy one circuit board, it's always in batches, right? but one circuit board could cost $10. And honestly, they would be more, but a nice round number,
Yeah.
$10. So we would order that, pay the $10 plus shipping. It would come to us, and with tariffs, before we could get it, we have to pay 170% of what it was worth.
Yep.
So that's another $17. So before shipping, the actual shipping costs, we're looking at $27 for one circuit board. So you do that. What's our goal? We try and do around 250 pedals a week.
Yeah.
So we're shooting for around 1,000 pedals a month. So 1,000 circuit boards a month, going from $10 to $27 each,
yeah,
is substantial. Now, that number is made up because it's a nice round number.
Yeah, they cost more than
They
that.
cost more than
They
that
cost way more than that.
initially.
Yeah.
But it is leisure time, and math is going to get
We
harder.
don't do math at leisure time.
So, 43 or 47, and figuring out 170% of that is going to be tough, in my mind. Anyways, yeah, Ferris Bueller talked about
Did he?
what is it? Hoot Smalley or Smalley? What's the other tariff guys? No? Okay.
No.
Yes, Earthquaker did address Congress on this. Julie went to, I believe it was a Senate hearing?
Senate hearing, yeah.
About small businesses. And it was very interesting because Julie was there representing honestly an industry.
Yeah, the whole industry.
Our industry and small businesses. And the other people there were representing like venture capitalists, which like to...
Yeah, there were two venture capitalists, and there was one guy who started his business by going on Shark Tank and getting a lot of money from a venture capitalist on Shark Tank.
Yeah.
So, like, Julie was truly the only small business person.
A business that could have never started without first purchasing things overseas, and then was eventually able to move that process stateside. However, I think their raw materials are still like...
All the raw materials still come from...
Yeah,
like, they don't make...
like Mexico and Canada, right? Because it's like bike frames.
Oh, yes. Yeah,
things like that.
Yeah, the bike frame guy, yeah.
So, yeah, Andy has the hearing right there. Thank you, Andy. Smoot Hawley. Yeah, that's a fun thing to say. And yeah, it was informative. Julie's amazing. She's always been amazing. And she, I mean, it's hard for me to talk in leisure time setting, to form coherent verbal thoughts. And she's responsive, on the dot, knows her stuff. She's great.
She did really good.
Represented us well. Anyways, those tariffs were in place. Then an international trade court.
Well, then they met in Switzerland.
Yeah.
And brought them down to 55%?
I think they were still at 70%.
Still at 70%?
Yeah. So it went from 170, which I'll also note is a combination of the current administration's tariffs with a few from
the previous
the two previous administrations.
The still current administration's first.
Yeah. So there were a couple of existing tariffs already in place, which put it at 35%.
Yeah,
or something like that. And then current administration knocked it up 170. Whatever.
Then they did us a big favor.
Big favor, yeah.
By dropping it down to 70%.
Yeah, like, which is equal to like stabbing us and then pulling out the knife, but we're still bleeding out.
Yeah, And then saying like, "Hey,
I got the knife though.
Aren't you glad?"
So that's where that was at. And then recently this week, man, I was sitting in bed. I was watching. I went home and I watched Captain America: Brave New World because it was the first. I've been waiting for it to stream on Disney Plus because I don't want to pay money to see it. It was like 5:30, 6 o'clock, and yeah, you sent me a link to that, and a federal trade court, international trade
struck or court. Found that they were illegal tariffs.
Yes.
Yeah.
To which.
So do we get paid back for all that money we spent?
I think technically, once it goes through the whole process, and if they're found to be illegal, apparently we do get paid back.
Can we sue the current administration?
I mean,
that's kind of. I think that is what.
Yeah.
Is happening.
Yeah, I think that's kind of what's happening.
But yeah, I mean, it may be a class action, or they would have to pay back.
Can we go on Shark Tank to get money to sue the administration?
No.
No, all those people won't give us money for that.
Yeah.
You don't think Mark Cuban would help?
Maybe. Maybe one.
Maybe.
I don't know. I haven't watched Shark Tank.
Is he on Shark Tank still?
But I kind of feel like at a certain point you're that rich, you're probably in bed with
somebody.
Maybe not. Anyways, so yeah, that court said that they couldn't do that.
Yep.
So they blocked it. Now, what does that mean? We don't know.
Well, then
less than 24 hours.
The administration had a different court put a hold on taking the tariffs away because they were appealing the ruling. So eventually this thing's going to the Supreme Court.
Yeah. So now it's just going back and forth. There's no like actual things. So
the current state of tariffs they aren't as bad as they were, which means that they are still pretty bad.
Still pretty bad. And sorry if that was boring. I know it's boring. I don't want to deal with this.
No.
I don't want to think about this. Isaac doesn't. We don't want to be texting each other
At
news
night.
articles about the whiplash of what's happening, how much this thing costs for us to make today, and it's different tomorrow, and then it's different again. We can't make plans. We can't, we are operating as if those things are going to go away.
Yeah.
That is the hope. And then there is a pretty big growing tumorous spot back here, which is like, all right, what are we going to do if not, though? So what's the plan B, plan B, plan B? So, yeah, I mean, you can, and it's not just us. It's going to be, it is everybody. It's everybody that makes a musical instrument in the U.S. They don't actually make it in the U.S. Correction. They may make it in the U.S. The parts that they get for it, for those things, are made elsewhere.
Yeah, the raw materials are made elsewhere.
It's not a natural thing for the U.S. to make.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, they don't have capacitors and resistors and things like that. Don't come from here.
Politics aside, your daily life isn't possible with rules like this.
Yeah.
It's not
your
possible.
remote control for your TV.
No.
Your blender that you make grits and salmon juice, whatever's with.
Yeah, and I don't know. I'm not smart.
None of that
I don't know anything. I'll be the first to tell you that. There are a lot of smarter people.
We barely know anything.
We barely know. We are just hanging on.
We don't even know where we are right now half the time.
Yes. Screwed, normally.
Yes.
So, it's fine. I'm not looking to pick a fight with anybody. I'm sure there's not even anybody here who doesn't know or disagrees or whatever. It's fine. But it's a mess. It's nonsense. And we need a Bible group. There was a guy on here once talking about a lot of guns, but we don't need to get into that. Just because Isaac had a BB gun, a fake BB gun in a
like
Red Ryder
40-year-old Red Ryder BB gun or something.
Non-functioning. In our Black Fountain video, as he was hunting for black gold.
Texas tea.
Anyways. That's fine. Let's just... Hey, guys, do you want us to shut it down? We can shut it down. But this is leisure time. So, I don't care. If we got something to talk about, and I got more to talk about, I probably got a window of, like...
Andy McDowell's about to sing a song in this movie?
I probably got 25 more minutes of buzz. And then I'll need to check out.
Yep.
I don't know. Did Clint ever decide what he's giving away?
You're probably on live chat. Or top chat, not live chat.
Oh. I am. It says top messages.
Yeah, that's what I was on. Andy, just let me know.
All messages. Oh, geez. I've been missing so much.
So many. Alright. Bible Group wants to know, do you think OBNE is a component of the audio-video minded control agenda?
The audio video minded control agenda.
He's asking us something?
Are we a part of that?
I don't know, man. I'll tell you this, I'm not good at confrontation. But
I would say
talk.
Yes.
Where's that? I gotta find your comment because I gotta read it. What's his name? Bible Group. Do you think OBNE is a component of the audio-video mind control agenda? I think in as much as...
I mean, we do have things in our pedals that do control your mind.
Oh, shit.
But, like, that's probably not part of what he's talking about.
It's true. I was going to try and give you an earnest answer, and Isaac beat me with something better. So, I would say in as much as we use YouTube to put our stuff out there. That's a platform that our stuff goes on. We use social media and stuff because that's the most effective way for us to communicate directly to people. So we participate in that system. Are we controlling minds?
Yes.
Not successfully. Because if we were, I think things would be way different.
I mean, outside of the secret devices that are in our pedals, we can't control anybody's mind.
It's the same devices that were in the vaccines.
Adjacent.
Man. Okay.
Close.
I did say we could talk about almost anything. But I don't want... I keep... Like, you're allowed to believe whatever you want to believe. And I'm allowed to disagree with you. But we don't even have to talk about it.
I am controlled by the deep state.
All right. What are some other things that happen on here? No, so Clint got out of here. Did he ever say what we were getting?
Did he abandon us?
Let's just go on his website. And
Did he abandon all of these people trying to get this free thing?
Erica's calling me. I might be in trouble.
OBNE Ultra.
Dude, I hope that I wasn't supposed to get the kids.
Well, everything is sold out, including his hats on his website.
Dang.
Oh. Why is he offering us stuff?
What should we do?
Should
we just give away a partner shirt?
Yeah, I mean, we also have some deep space stuff.
Oh, yeah. Which one do you want to give away?
I think we got some doubles of stuff.
What do you
but I would have to get up and go look. So I don't know.
Well, we can just say you'll get something deep space devices.
Yeah. I mean, that was like 10 or 15 minutes ago. How do we know who's still in this? Andy, you on this?
We can redo Clint Hint. We were asked if we are Freemason.
If we have what?
If we are a Freemason.
We're not.
No, we have to pay the subscription.
Cool question. No. Like, what?
We're on the lowest tier.
How are we tricking anybody? Like, all the information's out there. We are just
it was
ding-dongs that we're living. That wasn't serious, was it? Yeah. Okay. Well, dude. You know what, Bible group? I appreciate you.
The Bible group is Skillet.
I don't know if that's
It's
real
the
or not.
Bible
Guess
group
not.
Skillet.
Dude, Andy loves Skillet. So
Andy Othling loves Skillet.
I got banned in several chats for putting Skillet
yeah,
back in the day.
I feel like that was Kylan.
Yeah, I think so.
So
That monster song you made is badass. Wait, who? What? Who are you talking?
I'm Spartacus.
Okay.
Did Dan get stuck on the TV again?
So that was the rant on tariffs. I don't know.
They're no good.
They're no good.
We hope they go away.
Did you guys... When's the last time you guys watched the Unbreakable trilogy?
Ooh.
like Glass.
Yeah, so Unbreakable...
I've seen Unbreakable
Split
several times.
and then Glass.
I think I've only seen Split and Glass once.
Same until this last week. And it's great.
Yeah. That was good.
It's Split is top notch.
James McAvoy.
Well, James McAvoy, and the fact that it's the only surprise sequel, or at least up until that point.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know what else would be considered one. But because you didn't know that it was in the
world of Unbreakable.
Any relationship to Unbreakable 16 years later, until the very last scene.
Mm-hmm. Spoiler alert.
Whatever, it's been out. Go watch it and you'll know. And Glass, I think there are parts that are rough. So I don't know what a perfect movie would be, but I enjoyed
Jingle All the Way.
Okay, Jingle All the Way, which will break down closer to Christmas.
Yeah.
Okay, today is not the day for Jingle All the Way, but a near perfect movie, as close as it can get, and we can go into details. The M. Night, I don't know, equation. The way that he does that is those movies specifically is really good. I like it.
Shyamalama verse or something.
Yeah.
Is that what that is? Shyamalama verse.
Ooh, I watched the one with Josh Hartnett.
Oh, Trap. What did you think about that?
Complete garbage.
Okay, so
fucking awful, dude.
I mean, he's got some.
Gonna end 4 times.
Yeah. I don't think it was complete garbage.
It's awful.
M. Night's got some stinkers out there.
Wasn't that M. Night's daughter was like the pop star?
Either that or his niece or something. Yeah, some relationship to him, and so you had complete songs throughout the movie, which fine.
Yeah,
That it was fine. Josh Hartnett, great in it. Fine, Kylan says. And then I kind of wondered, I did have this thought, like he said that he's not going to continue the Unbreakable universe, but I kind of hoped that maybe... Yeah, but I also had forgotten that none of the characters made it out of Glass, so... I just wanted to see Josh Hartnett and Bruce Willis fight. Oh, well, but that's not going to happen.
Yeah.
Never mind. It's fine how it is, then.
Old was better.
So I haven't watched Old. That's on there, though.
You guys seen The Visit?
Is that the grandparents?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that one.
Dude, that freaked me out. That was... There's some scenes in that movie that are rough. It's great, but man.
Kid stuff messes me up. Makes me sad.
The kitchen scene was wild. The Happening is a terrible, terrible movie.
No, dude, The Happening is hilarious.
I mean, it
is.
It might get so bad that it circles back around to funny.
It's really, I loved it.
Lucky Number 11, great movie. I rewatched that.
Was that M. Night?
early. No, it wasn't, but it was Josh Hartnett.
Where are we going?
Well, somebody said it in here. It was Josh
Favorite
Hartnett
UK
and Bruce
comedy.
Willis. Connection.
What's our favorite UK comedy?
I watched. I also
IT Crowd.
2 nights ago. I mean, this isn't a comedy per se, but I watched The Gentleman on Netflix. It's a Guy Ritchie.
Hot Fuzz is good. I like Hot Fuzz. That's like.
Oh yeah, Edgar Wright's amazing in all of his stuff.
Yeah, Hot Fuzz is pretty good for a UK comedy.
I've never seen it.
Never seen Hot Fuzz?
Really?
Or Shaun of the Dead.
What?
Dude,
I talked about that the other day.
Really?
Edgar Wright is solid.
Both of those movies are.
I wonder if we can.
They're
get
both
those
good.
on VHS. That'll be right around the time it was changing. Shaun of the Dead.
Saw Friendship on Sunday evening.
I think we might see Friendship either tomorrow or Sunday.
Dude, I want to see Friendship.
Yeah, I've heard it's really good.
I got a question for the Bible group. I'm not gonna let this pass. What makes a rainbow explicitly homosexual?
Whoa, where do we see that?
I pray not.
There's no way that this is a real person.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know why they would hang out here.
The
if
Bible
it is a
group,
real person, but
is he a bot?
I don't know. He's
No way.
I'd like to think so.
Would I allow them to paint homosexual rainbows on your building? I guess I don't know what makes a rainbow homosexual. So I would allow.
Sure.
I would allow. Yeah, they can paint rainbows, and they can be homosexual, and they can be homosexual rainbows that look like rainbows, and it's fine. Yeah, come on, bring it on. Bring it the fuck on. Come on. What a dumb question.
Oh.
All right. This is good. This is Clem Fandango. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, Clem Fandango.
That's
a good UK comedy.
I am kind of like the new Mission Impossible. All right. So I did rewatch. I watched all the Mission Impossible. Some of them I hadn't seen. And I think I realized I had seen all of them.
I think I've only seen the first one.
Okay, it gets really fun in the middle.
Okay.
The first one, fine.
Yeah.
Second one, real bad.
Real bad. Okay.
Real bad. Third one is where it takes off. You got Philip Seymour Hoffman in there. And then you've got a really good run. The formula is always the same. But it's a good ride.
And I feel like in my head, it's just Tom Cruise
running,
doing like his own stunt scenes, and like that's the whole movie.
On a motorcycle.
Yeah, jumping out of planes.
The second one doesn't rule, Andy. Well, the soundtrack, sure, fine, because it was like new metal. Limp Bizkit was on it, so you love it. But the actual movie was not good. It was bad. Anyways. The new one I've heard is just a throwback, like it's just
him doing stunts
to all the other movies.
Oh, okay.
And while I would be fine with that, there's been critique of that, so I don't know if it's going to be good.
Sixth Day is my favorite too.
The what?
Sixth Day.
Oh, okay. Dude, I don't think I've seen Sixth Day.
It's over there.
Yeah, we should throw that on.
What's everybody's favorite Cruise movie?
Vanilla Sky.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go Magnolia.
Ooh, it's a good one. Days of Thunder.
Days of Thunder.
Days of Thunder is great.
Dude,
Go ahead.
my dad took us to see Days of Thunder when, I feel like we weren't old enough to get into that movie when we went and saw it. But Hardee's was doing a promotion with the Hardee's car.
Oh, shit.
And so I loved cars. And we went to go see this movie, and there are some scenes in that movie that
aren't for children.
Should not have seen.
Yeah.
Ooh, Eyes Wide
But
Shut.
we did go to Hardee's afterwards, and I got the thing.
Question:
The commemorative
Hardee's
cup.
Or Carl's Jr.
or Carl's Jr.?
Well,
I was about to say Arby's. I'm glad you said that.
since yesterday was my birthday, I'm showing my age that it was in fact Hardee's.
It was hard.
No, I mean, which do you prefer?
Oh,
I remember the Hardee's car from Days of Thunder.
Man, it's been a long time since I've had both of those.
Yeah, I mean, it's not.
Carl's
the
Jr.
healthiest.
isn't great.
Wait,
Yeah.
Andy said Vanilla Sky?
Throw bacon on a lot of stuff.
I'm not Andy.
What about?
Oh, there's a couple of cocktail minority
Oblivion?
report.
Oblivion's a good one.
Oh, Tropic Thunder.
What's up? What's up? I'm trying to measure your moral character. I appreciate that you answer my questions. All right, you feel like a bot. And why are you putting a star in front of everything? I don't know, man. But you know what's cool? This name, Fred Palindrome. That's a good
I
name.
thought it was Andy.
Prove you're
Oh,
not a
Rain
bot.
Man. Rain
Prove
Man's
you're
good.
not a bot.
Raymond's pretty good, yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty
Oblivion.
Not Jerry Maguire.
I mean, it's good.
No, it's not.
It is good.
Show me the money.
Cameron Crowe? Come on. I mean,
Cuba?
Cuba.
yeah. But Cruz just has, like,
A real big tooth in the middle of his face.
yeah, well, that innate craziness.
John Travolta's about to resurrect this dog.
Yeah, and here's another. Cruz and Travolta definitely have hung out
Oh, yeah.
on a boat.
Probably.
I was thinking of it. There's Oblivion and there's another one.
Edge of Tomorrow?
Edge of Tomorrow. I like Edge of Tomorrow. Can get into that. Valkyrie I only saw once, and I don't remember enjoying it too much. Right, because that's a lesser movie of
Eyes Wide
his.
Shut.
Eyes Wide Shut.
Yeah, but that's not one you
Second
throw on
best
to feel
Christmas
good, though.
Christmas movie. Oh, God.
First Jingle All the Way.
Jeez.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Face Off 2, Cruz and Travolta, and L. Ron Hubbard. You guys were talking something in there. I don't know. So-
Okay.
Are we giving something away?
Yep.
All right.
Oh, we are giving something away?
Roll the pin. Type Clint Hint in the chat one more time.
Oh, yeah, do it one more time. I saw this movie,
You'll get
Sisu. I think I'm saying it right. I watched it yesterday. It is SISU. And it's about a Finnish during World War II. An older Finnish soldier who's like prospecting for gold. And he has this really rad dog in it. That looks like a lamb. And
Looks like a lamb?
Yeah, it's a Bedlington Terrier.
Okay.
Kylan, can you pull up Bedlington Terrier?
Yeah. The music stopped again because we were going 3 times as long as I thought.
It just means we're succeeding.
rolling.
We're doing a good leisure hour here. Leisure time. More than an hour. Bedlington Terrier. Sisu. SISU. I mean, thanks for hanging with us, everybody. This is good leisure.
You gonna roll the get us a number?
Yeah. We've got this special way of figuring out who wins. But if you do Clint Hint more than once in a 60-second interval, you automatically get disqualified. That's a Bedlington Terrier. So that's not the one in the movie. Hey. Look up the one in the movie. He's really cute. He doesn't have a shave. Like, The ratio is not correct.
Now we're getting into wiener dog.
All right, pull it down. It's a good movie though. It's kind of like it feels like a Mads Mikkelsen movie, but it's not. This is real good. It's Fuzzy Rabbit Pink Lemonade.
Fuzzy Rabbit
Right.
Pink Lemonade.
It's non-alcoholic. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Look at that dog. That's amazing. Tell me that doesn't need to be in the backyard with Bruce right now. That dog and Bruce hanging out. Yeah, it's like my dad, right? Man, Bedlington Terrier.
Bedlington Terrier.
No haircut. Okay.
Terrier.
All right, roll for the giveaway.
All right, we put all these back in here. So, let's see. I go like this. Okay.
Did it work?
Yeah. All right, Kylan. I-27.
I-27. I-27. Sean Templeton. Sean Templeton, you've won something. We don't know what it is.
Yeah. Oop, there he is, Sean Templeton. He's still in here.
Templeton.
All right, buddy. Send me an email at contact@oldbloodnoise.com and
You'll get something.
You'll get something. Yeah. Maybe it'll be a Deep Space Devices discontinued device or something. I don't know. We'll see what we've got since Clint doesn't want to partake. But also give me a couple days too, because I feel like sometimes I don't answer those immediately.
Let us know what your moral character is in the email, please.
Yeah, no judgment. It can be bad. It can be a bad moral character. Yeah. Or, I mean, objectively bad. So
Carl's Jr. gift card.
Oh, okay. So
we all want Clint.
Yeah. While you were whining, I was working. I was probably whining to myself, I'm sure. Hey, we do have a Dollar Tree. Nope, Dollar General.
Yeah.
Down the road, like a block away. Not even.
They're everywhere.
All right. So I think that's probably where we'll cut it off. I've really enjoyed this.
Good time.
Good times. You know what? Better than expected. So here's what I think you can look out for. We're gonna be doing high five, James.
High five.
We're gonna be doing our next stream will be in 2 weeks on the 15th, and by that point we will have a new pedal out, and so it'll be a little bit of a bigger stream, purposeful stream, let's say. That'll be the Signal Blender Stereo, which is not formally announced, and that's fine. So that'll be 2 weeks, and then at that point I think we are going to try and do a leisure time every other week. So it'll be Signal Blender stream, leisure time, then a bigger stream or variety hour, and then a leisure time.
Until we hit the next release.
Yeah, until we hit the next release. So that'll be a good time. Hey, Bible group, thanks for
Thanks for the
getting
purchase.
the beam splitter. That's great.
It's a fun one.
It's for everybody. So, it doesn't matter. Think what you want to think. The pedal has nothing to do with that. Enjoy it. And rough price for stereo signal blender, $299.
$299.
So
it's big. It's bold.
You know what?
Pretty
Maybe
smooth price,
it's
if you
beautiful.
ask me.
maybe we can have Jesse call in on that signal blender.
Oh,
stream.
yeah.
Yeah, we definitely can.
Yeah. So that'll be fun. Oh, yeah. You guys want to see it? I mean, you've probably seen it. I don't know. Andy started posting stuff. He went rogue.
Andy went rogue, docked his pay.
Just kidding. He asked, and I said that it's fine because we already talked about it. So here it is. It's in this new configuration, this new box. I don't know if you can tell. Yeah. It's got all that stuff. It's got MIDI. It's got stereo. Yeah, I mean, there will be questions. I'm going to address it. It's, if you go mono in, if your loops are stereo, the output is stereo.
Yes.
Right? And if your loops are mono, your output is mono.
Yes.
That's how that is. So we've already had a couple of questions regarding how that works. It's not a stereoizer pedal.
Yeah, it won't stereoize your tube screamer.
Yeah, so you can't put a mono tube screamer in here and then it'll come out stereo. That's not how this is going to work. That's not what we made.
There's an adapter out there that will let you do that, though.
There are adapters that will let you do that. It's not true stereo at that point, is it?
You'll know all about it in 2 weeks.
Yeah, Kylan doesn't want me to talk about it right now. 2 weeks from now. So.
But it sounds great.
It sounds great.
Great.
Jesse is back. John Salome is here.
Jesse did a fantastic job.
Yeah, Jesse did a great job. He is our collaborator and partner in this device. I don't know if you can see it, but it says 29 pedals on there too.
He's a tone wizard.
He's an analog guru.
Yeah.
Did you watch Nathan For You?
I haven't watched it yet. I've kind of been holding off.
Have you seen it, Isaac?
I know about it.
I've not. I need to see it.
Wizard of Loneliness.
Wizard of Loneliness.
Man. That's a great title. So relatable. I'll say this too. There's somebody up here. John Salome. I don't know if you guys know John. He's in the chat right now. He is coming up he's working on artwork for our next project, which is a pretty fun thing. So he's giving us some real fluid, watery, chill vibes.
Right.
Also did the artwork on
shirts.
Yes.
And what were you gonna say?
What other pedal? Did he do a pedal?
No. He did the pop-up.
Oh,
Yeah,
he did the
yeah.
pop-up. That's right.
Yeah, he's done the artwork for our
Yeah.
annual pop-up 2 years in a row now. So he's a good guy. I guess that's... Is this the first OB&E pedal that's a collab with another our brand? We don't have to stop. Let's keep going. It's only 3:30. Shoot. No, it's not the first one. It is the first one with a band.
Screen
Wait,
Violence?
no. Screen Violence was.
Yeah.
You're talking Signal Blender. No.
Because we did
no.
Mood.
We did Mood. We've done the Rever.
Oh, yeah, with Data Choir.
With Data Choir, which was...
Yeah.
And then I think we do have one more in the works for later this year. And that is actually all I'm going to say about that. So, Michael is average. Don't say that. I don't know what that is. Proprietary fart pedal. There's one of those out there. Yeah, there was no squirt today. So I will try and find a grapefruit soda for future leisure time
If
activities.
you guys can email the Squirt Company and get us a sponsorship.
Yeah, honestly,
great.
if you guys could send us stuff to mix with our drinks, that would be great.
Yeah.
Do people do that? No? Okay.
Yeah.
Squirt mentioned, damn it.
Squirt.
Grapefruit is not overrated. Grapefruit as something you eat is terrible. Grapefruit as a taste that you add to a drink is great.
I like a grapefruit.
Bradley Williams, you missed it. It's hurtin' for a squirtin'. Not hurtin' for a squirt, so. Liquid Death did not ever sponsor us. They didn't. And then Waterloo sponsored us, I don't know, for like...
Twice,
2 or 3 rounds. Dang, is that what grapefruit does? It makes your depression and heart meds not work? Because if that's true, I'm in trouble.
This could explain all kinds of stuff.
I know. Michael is average. Keep telling me.
He's spitting out truths.
Can I just send you stuff to the office from France? There could be taxes and import fees you have to pay. Yeah, you can send stuff, but just mark it as a gift or mark it as, I don't know, a repair. I mean, we didn't pay anything for it. So. What if I don't want to say it? Then buy one. Then you'll have a screen violence. You'll never have to say goodbye. Mark Larson, I sent chocolate when I sent my pedal for repair. Do you need me to send more chocolate? Did we get that?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
What kind of chocolate was it?
It's like a bunch. I don't know. I didn't get to try any because somebody.
Oh, I don't think I did either. So, Mark, what happened there is that the chocolate got put out in the production room, and
those guys can't control themselves.
And it got eaten before word even traveled back to us, which is fine. I mean, they work hard too. They deserved 3 pieces of chocolate each. So.
They descended like piranhas.
All right. I'm falling asleep. All right, guys. I don't think we have powder. All right, Bible group. There's a good suggestion. That's the type of convo we're here for.
6 outputs, 6 inputs, and 6 stomp switches.
Fred Palindrome. Yeah, dude. Send. Here you go. Go to the Goodwill near you and find the 10 video VHS that jump out to you as like actually movies you would want to watch. So not like garbage crap. And grab those. Send those to us. I'll Venmo you $10 plus shipping. Send in what you got. What you think.
We got some VHS skippage.
I know our tracking sometimes jumps.
That's part of the charm.
We do. I mean, we currently have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 TVs hooked up to each other, showing this throughout the office. So, anyways, yeah. Last question.
Yep.
Andy Othling, when is object worship back? Probably not for a while because
Dan is indisposed.
I'm gonna let you answer though.
Okay.
I guess Andy will answer at some point. All right, guys. It's a good one. Join us in 2 weeks. They're on hiatus until Dan is back. I mean, when was your last episode? Kind of feels like we're already on hiatus. All right. See you guys later.
Bye-bye.